Hello everyone, this is Rich's Kitchen and Natural Recipe. If you are new here, you are on the right channel. If you are old here, thank you for always coming back. Today we are talking about ulcer. Yes, cabbage and turmeric juice for ulcer. What I do majorly is to bring natural remedies, natural recipe to help treat or prevent certain kinds of infection and diseases. So what is ulcer? Ulcer are open sores or wounds that develop on the inside lining of the stomach or the small intestine. Ulcers majorly are wounds. They are just wounds. They are wounds that don't heal, that are inside the stomach or inside the lining of the intestine. They are wounds that are there. So because it doesn't heal or because you have a wound there, it causes you to feel pain and all that. There are different types of ulcer, ranging from peptic, mouth, genital, venous, arterial, esophageal. Those are the different types of ulcer we have. One would wonder, what is the cause of ulcer? Ulcers majorly are caused by a bacteria called Helicobacter pylori. That is the main culprit here for ulcer. This bacteria, which means that ulcer is a bacterial infection. This bacteria called Helicobacter pylori is the bacteria that causes or that has been known to cause ulcer. Sometimes prolonged use of drugs such as aspirin or anti-inflammatory medicines such as ibuprofen can also cause ulcer. Then stress and spicy food can also worsen ulcer. Food that are acidic can also make ulcer worse. What are the symptoms of ulcer? There's a whole lot of symptoms for ulcer, ranging from burning stomach pain to feeling of fullness, bloating or belching. Those are symptoms. Sometimes you cannot tolerate fatty foods. You have heartburn and nausea. Those are symptoms. There are also severe symptoms, which I will talk about. The severe symptoms of ulcer here is vomiting blood. You know, sometimes when the ulcer gets to a certain stage, the person starts vomiting blood. The person stools blood, dark blood in the stool. The person finds it difficult to breathe. You feel like fainting, you're always tired, you're nauseated, and you have this vomiting feeling. Then sometimes the person cannot explain. You just notice there's loss in weight and also loss in appetite. Those are severe signs. Then when ulcer is left untreated for a very long period of time, it causes complications. And these complications ranges from internal bleeding, hole in the stomach or perforation in the stomach wall. There's a hole there. The stomach or the intestine now is perforated. Then sometimes there's obstruction, that is, the ulcer will block food from passing through the digestive tract, causing the person to feel full, most times leading to vomiting and weight loss. It's also sometimes when there is complication, it leads to gastric cancer, which is cancer of the stomach. So while I'm preparing my cabbage juice, I have a lot of things to talk about. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe. Like my video, share my video, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Please do well. For all the people that have been subscribing to my channel, I want to say thank you so much. I keep saying it every time. I'm not taking it for granted, and I will not take it for granted. Thank you so much. And the people that have been keeping me here and keeping me going. Now, let's talk of prevention of ulcers. Yes, you can actually prevent ulcer since ulcer is caused by a bacteria, which is H. pylori, you can protect yourself from this bacteria by making sure that you wash your hands frequently. Be careful of the water you drink. Then also protect yourself from this infection by making sure you cook your food properly. Cook your food properly. Very important. Now, another thing to prevent ulcer is when you are using drugs like pain relievers, you should use them with caution. You have to be very careful. It's not every time you have slight headache, you run to drink paracetamol or drink all those pain reliever and all that. You have to be very careful of pain reliever. Sometimes what you just need when you're having it is just stress. Then you be mindful of spicy food too. Be very mindful of spicy food. So, since ulcer is caused by bacteria, what are the things that can help us fight that bacteria? We have various over-the-counter drugs, what's it called? Herbs, food, but majorly here I'm just talking about this vegetable here, cabbage, that can help treat ulcer, cabbage and turmeric juice. I have a story, or I have an experience with ulcer, which is something that it's not a very good experience. Let me just tell you a bit of this story. My mom has ulcer, and she has been battling with ulcer for some time, to the extent that the ulcer actually perforated the lining of her intestine. Yes, it got very severe. Probably because she has not been treating it properly. Maybe she goes for all these over-the-counter medicine as usual. She'll just take antacid and all that. When she has this burning sensation, she'll take antacid. So over a period of time, there's this day in church, on a Sunday, she went to church. Then she just went to ease herself and she just passed out. Thank God that people were there. They rushed her to the hospital. On reaching the hospital, they were treating and treating. Each time she goes to pass her, to ease herself or stool, she passes out. So they had to refer her to General Hospital. Already the ulcer had eaten deep into her intestine. It has perforated the lining of her intestine, making her stool blood. It got severe to the case that, they had to transfuse blood rather. They transfused, she was on blood transfusion. A whole lot of blood, pints of blood, because the moment she stool or she passes out, blood, she's stooling blood, and like that. This thing, the treatment took a very long time, and it was just God. So ulcer is not something to toy with or joke with. So we have to be very, very careful. Now, back to my cabbage and turmeric juice. Yes, cabbage is very good because it's rich in vitamin C, and it also has an antioxidant, which helps to prevent and treat this bacteria, this Helicobacter pylori. Yes, it helps to treat this infection. So, because cabbage is rich in vitamin C, before the advent of doctors and all that, antibiotics and all that, they have been using cabbage to treat ulcer, and it has been working. And in the course of this, my mom's, ulcer episode and all that, it made me do a lot of research on cabbage treatment, prevention, and all that. So we have been managing it, and God has been helping. So always do well to take cabbage juice. It's very good. It's effective for ulcer. Because cabbage juice also helps to protect the lining of the stomach. So it's very, very good for ulcer. If you have ulcer, or if you are an ulcer patient, English no be your mate. If you are an ulcer patient, there are some food you should not eat, and there are some food you should eat. Food that are good for ulcer patients are yogurts or fermented drinks, yes, because they are probiotics. Apples are good, oatmeals, and other food that are very, very rich in fiber, that are high in fiber. Sweet potato is very good for ulcer patients because it's rich in vitamin A. Instead of eating normal meat, liver is very good for people that have ulcer. Red bell pepper, yes, red bell pepper is good because it's rich in vitamin C, broccoli, and strawberries. If you have ulcer, oftentimes, like people tell them drink milk. Milk is not good for ulcer because milk makes the stomach to release acid. So milk is not good for ulcer. Alcohol is bad for ulcer. Fatty foods, because they take long to digest, they are not good for ulcer. Spicy food are not good for ulcer. Lemon and lime, if you have ulcer, please don't go near it. Tomatoes, yes, has a lot of acid, it's not good for ulcer. Chocolate, coffee, soda, if you are the people type that like soda. I have a friend that likes soda and she has ulcer. Please don't take soda. It's not good for ulcer. So thank you so much for watching my channel. If this channel have been helpful, please give me a thumbs up. In the course of the explanation, I've prepared the cabbage and turmeric juice. You can see me extracting the juice here and making it ready to drink. I actually drank this, yes. Sometimes when I have heartburn, sometimes when I feel somehow burning sensation in my stomach, I run to cabbage. It has been saving life. Thank you so much for watching. Do well to share my video, like, comment, and subscribe.